Hi folks. Well, the Democratic National Convention 2012, Day 2. That's it, kids. Now most of you would think that's a convention to re-energize, to motivate the party's base, the people who support the Democratic Party. To which I have to say, really? Well, really? It's also a convention that's re-energizing those of us who are conservative, Republican, people of faith, and patriots. That's it, kids. If you fall in any one of those four categories, you should watch the convention because it's going to re-energize you to vote for Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan. And here's why. Day 2 of the Democrat convention was illustrative of their base, because at this convention, speaking at the convention, Day 2, why, they had liars, specifically one, lawbreakers, specifically one, and heathens. Now allow me to explain to you when I use the term heathen. If you are of no faith and you don't believe in God, no problem with that. I don't have a problem with non-believers. That's between you and God. Hallelujah. But when you're a non-believer and you're out to expunge or do away with any reference to God, in other words, you're a militant non-believer, hostile to religion or a belief in God, then you're a heathen. Alright? Now let's talk about the liars or liar that was at the convention. X-rated President Bill Clinton. That's it, kids. Now he's a convicted liar. He lied to a federal grand jury and was convicted, and for that he had his law license suspended for a couple of months or a year, whatever. So he's a convicted liar. Now his speech last night was made up of half-truths. I'm being polite there, alright? So they had the convicted liar there. But that wasn't the only thing. Prior to him being out there speaking, they had a person who was a lawbreaker, who was in this country illegally. Now here's what I don't understand. Why wasn't that person arrested by immigration and sent back out of this country? How did that person get into the convention when it's required to show a photo ID? How did that happen, kids? Was another law broken there? Now, the Democratic Party, getting back to the heathen part, in previous platforms they had reference to the city of Jerusalem and to God. This platform this year, they omitted it. And it became quite a bit of a controversy and a level of criticism towards the Democrats. So the president asked them to put it back into the platform. They held a vote on the floor to put it back into the platform. I have a link to the explanation as well as the vote of a video in the description. Please watch it. Well, he had to take the vote 3 times. And listen to the vote and the people as they're responding. It sounded basically 50-50. Basically half were against inserting those words and half were in favor of inserting those words. And the chairman of the convention, after listening to the people, he says, well, it was a 2/3 vote in favor, so it's back in the platform. Huh? It was nowhere near 2/3. See? Liars, lawbreakers, heathens. Alright, folks. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the nation you happen to be in. See you.